Liverpool made it 4 Premier League wins in a row at the weekend as they beat Tottenham Hotspur 4-3 in a crazy ending to a match. Next up for the Reds is a clash against Fulham. Again, this is another must win as we look to finish as high as we can in the Premier League table. However, there is some doubts ahead of the game with regards to both Diogo Jota and Bobby Firmino, and we'll provide you with an update on them ahead of the match, whilst also going over Liverpool's secret transfer plan. Not only that, we'll also discuss all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Jurgen Klopp has confirmed Diogo Jota is a doubt for Liverpool's clash with Fulham while providing an update on Roberto Firmino's injury. Jota was absent from training in the build-up to the 4-3 victory over Spurs, but came off of the bench to score a dramatic late winner at Anfield. Minutes prior to his goal, however, the Portuguese suffered a blow to his back, which aggravated an existing rib injury, making him a doubt for Wednesday night. Diogo struggles, Klopp told reporters in his pre-match press conference. He got a knock in the back in the West Ham game, a bruised rib, could not train before the game, but could play without an injection or whatever. He could play, but got another knock immediately when he came on. You might have seen in the celebration of Diego, he was sitting down pretty slow. He didn't train since then, so that's a doubt. He's a doubt at least, but I hope he can recover before the game tomorrow night. Whether Jota is able to join the squad is up in the air, but the likelihood is that, as with the weekend, he would only be considered as a place on the bench. Luis Diaz started against Tottenham, but 2 games in 4 days should come too soon in his recovery, with Darwin Núñez the likely alternate against Fulham. Klopp is already without one of his senior forwards in Firmino, and the manager revealed that both the number 9 and Naby Keita are close to returning, but are not yet fit. Bobby's training, he's looked good, not ready for the game, but is doing more and more, so we're waiting for him to join team training again, he explained. Pretty much the same for Naby. Keita has been sidelined since late March with a mysterious injury picked up on Guinea duty, and with his last appearance for Liverpool seeing him subbed off at half-time in a disastrous display at Crystal Palace on February 25th. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. Liverpool scouts were reportedly in attendance for Sporting Lisbon's game on Sunday, with midfielder Manuel Ugarte linked with the move to Anfield. While the Reds were celebrating their late 3-1 win over Spurs, the recruitment process was carried on with scouts busy in Portugal. According to reliable Twitter user, scouts attending, both Liverpool and Newcastle's representatives watched the clash between Sporting Lisbon and Famalicão on Sunday night. Their intended target were believed to be midfielder Ugarte and centre-back Gonçalo Incao, with the Reds credited with an interest in both. According to reports from CNN Portugal, Ogogo and Obola over the weekend, Liverpool have made contact with Sporting regarding a deal for Ugarte. The 22-year-old defensive midfielder is expected to depart Lisbon this summer, with Sporting holding out for his release clause of €60 million. These reports have now been corroborated by Uruguayan journalist Raheem Kushman, who wrote on Twitter that the information is real and there is interest. It is often the case now that Liverpool's transfer activity is more reliably covered in a player's native country or that the league in which they play in. With Ugarte, that is now true for both, though it remains to be seen if those early talks with Sporting result in any concrete move for the midfielder. Liverpool are interested in a range of midfielders ahead of the summer transfer window that will see at least 2 brought in and 4 leave. Mason Mount and Ryan Gravenberch have been heavily linked as of late, along with the likes of Alexis McAllister, Moses Caicedo, João Paulinho, Thuram, Matheus Nunes, Conor Gallagher and Alex Scott. Few are of the mould of Ugarte though, who's adept in the number 6 role with interest in him, Caicedo and Paulinho suggesting competition is being sought for Fabinho. Ugarte played 73 minutes on Sunday's 2-1 victory over former club Famalicão, being withdrawn in the second half having picked up a yellow card. He operated as a part of a 2-man central unit in a 3-4-3 formation, with Incasio in the middle of the trio at the centre-backs. Goals from Hindemesa, Morita and Ricardo Esgaio gave Sporting a 2-goal lead, only for ex-Liverpool defender Sebastian Coates' own goal to give Famalicão hope in their second half. Speaking to Ebola after his side's win, manager Ruben Amorim acknowledged potential interest in Monaco midfielder Jean Lucas, while joking that he saw in the newspaper that Ugarte is already sold. He added that Danny Briga is coming back after a long-term injury, and that teenager Dario Escu needs more space, hinting that a succession plan is already in place. Fulham could be without 4 of their most important players when they visit Liverpool on Wednesday, with Marco Silva confirming an injury blow. The Reds will look to make it 5 wins in a row for the first time this season when they follow up their 4-3 victory over Spurs with the visit of Fulham. As the season reaches its climax, the Cottagers remain with an outside chance of finishing in the European spots in the Premier League, but have lost 7 of their last 9 games. On a run of 2 consecutive defeats, Silva's side will also be without key duo of Tim Ream and Andreas Pereira. In his pre-match press conference on Monday, the Fulham manager confirmed both his captain and his most used player will miss the remainder of the season. He said, "Tim and Andreas started all the matches this season. They're 2 big misses for us, 2 key players for us. It's not a normal scenario. It was really unlucky afternoon for us to lose both of them, but now it's a chance for others." Centre-back Ream and midfielder Pereira had clocked more minutes than any other Fulham player this season, while first-choice striker Mitrovic is also suspended. Willian, who started 19 of the previous 21 games prior to the hamstring injury, is also a doubt according to Silva. He said, "We have another session, so let's see. If he cannot be ready for Wednesday, I'm sure he'll be ready for Leicester." Diop is likely to replace Ream as centre-back partner to toss in Adribio, while Tom Kearney is expected to step in for Pereira. Bobby Reid has enjoyed a run in the side in Willian's absence and could keep his place with ex-Liverpool winger Harry Wilson in strong form at the opposite flank. Wilson, who has largely been used as a substitute this season, has now started 3 of the last 4 games with 2 goals and an assist coming in those starts. After watching Liverpool score 3 times in his first 15 minutes against Tottenham on Sunday, Silva is wary of a repeat at Anfield. He said, "We know how Liverpool tried to start the game. It's a chance for us to embrace the challenge and try to do the same." Liverpool fans, what do you make of Ugarte, and is he a player that you would like to see join the club in the summer? Also, let me know your score predictions for Fulham. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We have got Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.